What's good, y'all? I forgot to record an intro for this video. So real quick, we're doing the subframe for the E36. If you remember in the last video, we got the subframe in, but we couldn't get the diff and the drive shaft to mate up together to get those bolts in, or nuts. So that's what we're leaving off. Hope you enjoyed the video. So my game plan is to loosen the front mounts just a little bit to give it some wiggle room, and then loosen the rear bolts maybe half an inch or so, enough room to lower the entire rear of the subframe, and maybe that would move the diff forward a little bit. All right, so I lowered that just a little bit. Let's do the rears. And the subframe already moved just from doing the fronts. So here's where I'm at right now. I got both of these bolts lowered quite a bit, but I can't lower this side of the subframe anymore, and I'm guessing it's because, if you remember, I had to drill through this core right here because this is an aftermarket bolt, which is a little bigger, and it did really barely fit in that hole. So I could remove this bolt to help me get where I want to be, but then I would have a tough time getting it back in. Now I think I can get away with just boring out the core a little more to give it some wiggle room, and that would also allow me to get a washer on here so the bushing and the core stay flush. All right, this isn't working, so unfortunately I think I'll need to drop the subframe again, connect the drive shaft, and then bolt it back in. So those bolts better be good. All right, well, this one is not great, but I should be able to chase that, I think. So I got the subframe completely off the studs, so it's just other suspension parts holding it up, and I was able to kick it forward and get two nuts on. So I got the next two studs lined up with the holes. I'm gonna see if I can kick it some more. So I got a ratchet strap going across or around the subframe and around the transmission cross member. So I'm gonna try to pull this ratchet strap tight to get the drive shaft into the diff. And let's see if this works. It is bringing the diff forward, which is good. It's moving the exhaust a little bit. I'm actually gonna get the subframe on the studs first, so I'm not fighting to get it back on. Okay, it's on the stud. Left side's good, right side's good. All right, so it's on the studs. Oh, we already got some threads coming through, so let's see. Oh, looks like we got all 4 threads coming through. Just moving the rear jack up. Oh, you telling me this is gonna work? Y'all, I think this is it right here. That's the 3rd nut on. Gotta be gentle with this one because it don't want to stay. Oh, that's the 4th nut on. Let's fucking go. Like I said before, it is on the studs, which is great. Let's see how, oh, it's lifting the whole car. Let's see how well I can get those bolts lined in there. It's not on one of the studs anymore for some reason. There we go. No shot this is about to work. I think this is working. What? Ratchet strap on this side of the subframe because the bolt was too far right and forward. On the bumper mounts, put some tension on it, it pulled it perfectly, and I'm pretty sure that's going in. If you're about to do this job on an E36, get some ratchet straps. And you now join me almost a full day later because I lost the other bolt for the subframe, the aftermarket bolt that was all weird and a little bit bigger than the factory one. No clue where it went. I spent 4 hours yesterday looking for it. It was right around here. I looked back on the footage, I couldn't see it, but it was right there, and it's nowhere in this entire vicinity. It's nowhere in the house, in my truck, on the grass, nothing. So I have no clue how that happened. It's not in the car, it's nowhere. So I went to Walmart or Home Depot and got another bolt. I don't actually know what the size of that bolt was, but this is pretty much exactly how it was. It's just about the right size. The threads are right, so I'm putting my money on this being the right bolt. If it's not, then I guess I gotta go back and look for another one. All right, we got more ratchet strap action. So I got it again on the transmission cross member. I'm gonna see if I can pull it forward. Oh, I think that actually did something. Hold on. Oh, you see that subframe going up? Hope you can. So I got this situation going on right now, and I think it's working. So if I release this jack, it should stay up there. At least the bolt should. Oh yeah. We got all 4 subframe mounts in. I hear thunder and I see rain clouds in the distance. So let's see if I can get these torqued, because I am gonna go ahead and actually torque these to spec, because that's not something I want to take the risk of, like hitting it with the impact, mess something up, break a bolt, strip threads. That's not what I want to deal with right now. Torqued. It's not raining yet, so we can get a little more done. We can get these trailing arm bolts in, because I was missing one, now I have it. Man, I'm so glad I got this done, because this was haunting me. This caused me if you saw the last video, to miss the last drift event, because I was working on this at like 1 a.m. the day before the event, and I couldn't get it done. So I don't blame myself for not thinking of the ratchet strap idea, because my mind was probably fried. But super happy I got this done. It was time to pack up. Let's get a sheet where this battery used to sit. Clean. Had a problem with my welder, but we're back. These are coming out way nicer than what I did before. Here's the final product before I paint it. I like the tack welds I did right here the best. I went front to back one way, and then I hit in between those again. And I know they don't look like the best, but definitely an improvement on what I've done before. And it's only like my 3rd time welding. So I'm happy with that. It's gonna keep all the debris out the trunk. Now I can go ahead and paint it once it cools down. All right, hood pin. So if you remember last time, we got the first one installed. These are Arrow Catch, and these are eBay, so they suck. So I got these Arrow Catch, and like I said last time, way nicer. So let's get the second one in. They both need to come back a little bit. Cool. So they're sitting perfect right there. So I'll see if I can get under the car and tighten the nuts from underneath. So it's not perfect, but it is gonna work every time. So I'm gonna tighten it up just like that. Hood pins are all tightened up and good to go. Also when I got the fan back in, just zip tied it. 2 zip ties, just like that. That's all she needs. Solid. Oh, what the hell? It's odd. Now she's good. Need her to be tightened some more. And with that, the car's a lot closer to driving again. We finally got the subframe fully installed with the drive shaft attached to the diff. We got the hood pins in, the fan back in, and we got this little piece welded in right here, which I've been trying to do for a couple months now. Can't drive it just yet because I'm still waiting on the nuts for the center bearing, but as soon as I get those, this car will be driving again, and it should be ready for the event this weekend. I'm super happy we got this subframe in because, like I said, this has been haunting me. One more thing for y'all, I got these wheels a couple months ago. I got these for 200 bucks, original BBS wheels, 17-inch. So these are gonna go on the car. I'm waiting till the event so I could use the tire machine for free instead of paying a tire shop $1 million to put tires on. They also need valve stems, but I got a bunch of spares, so that's no problem. So these will be on the car first time it goes out on track. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, maybe leave a comment telling me what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's take one more look at this. Oh. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.